Going on? It's your boy Dom. I'm back with another valuable for you guys today. In today's video, I will share with you exactly how you should read market structure. Okay, I'm going to give it to you in the simplest way to where you can go on any time frame by the end of this video and be able to pull and see market structure in a way that smart money likes to deliver price. So before we do, let's get straight in, really get into the technicals. First and foremost, you want to figure out what your personality is, or if you haven't yet figured out what your model of trading is based off of your personality type. Whether you're patient, whether you're impatient, whether you work a full-time job and trading is part-time, or you're full-time trader, what have you. You want to know based off of that, am I a scalper? I'm impatient. I just want to get in and out. I want to be a scalper, or do I want to be a swing trader? Do I have a full-time job? Do I have a family? Do I have a career outside of trading? And I can't spend all day and night doing chart art, right? So, am I going to be a swing trader, or am I going to be kind of in the middle and just be more of like that kind of short-term day trader? You want to say that you want to be in and out, but you also want to catch like bigger moves, almost like a swing trader. So you kind of play that hybrid mode, or are you a position trader? Like you're super passive. Trading is more so like an investment vehicle. So you got to think of where you lie on that spectrum. But either way, no matter what, whether whatever your style of trading or your model is, you're always going to use anywhere from 3 to 4 time frames, typically 3 time frames, to just kind of create a framework or around your trade ideas. All right, and to really understand why you need to understand market structure as a whole, it gives you the perspective of where is the institutional order flow and where is the directional bias. Now, I should preface that by having a directional bias doesn't just automatically equate to having winning trades all the time. It's a lot of times you can have a good directional bias but still have losing trades, right? It happens to me. It happens to you, I suppose, as well. It happens to pretty much every trader, right? And so directional bias is just kind of like, that's just like the starting point, right? There's a lot more that goes into it when you're framing everything. But for the purpose of this video, it's just to really just simplify market structure in a way that it's super easy to understand, and that you're not overcomplicating it, because it's very easy to overcomplicate it. First and foremost, that when we are trending, right? So you want to know what the market profile is for any pair or any asset that you're trading. We could either be trending or we could be consolidating. There's just really, it's that simple. Obviously, if we're trading, if we have an uptrend, we make a high, we make a low, then we make a higher high, then we make a higher low, and then make a higher high, and then so far. Okay, if we are trending upwards. Now, if we're trending downwards, then we know we are we're trending downwards. It's just reverse, right? Right? Excuse my art. I don't make the best art. All right, so I don't play with that too much. But that when we're trending, we're either bearish or we're bullish, right? And another market profile is we're consolidating, right? We're just kind of bouncing around like a ping pong, right? So now that we know that, all right, when you're looking at these charts, when you're looking at them, a good way, or how I learned early on in my development, I would just look at the line chart. Okay, because you can see the peaks and valleys, and you can see those swing points a lot clearer, right? You see the swing points a lot clearer on these line charts. So if you're a complete novice, I definitely encourage you to see it from this perspective, right? Instead of looking at it from a perspective of candles, because sometimes candles can be completely confusing to the newbie, right? And so when I first learned, this is how I learned how to just read market structure, right? Just basic market structure, higher highs, lower lows, and all that jazz. Okay, and so when we're looking at this, what I can see clearly is that we had a, you know, and if you refer back to my video about the 3 phases of the market, or the master Forex pattern, you have that consolidation, expansion, consolidation, expansion, consolidation, expansion, right? So you have that consolidation here. We have an expansion to the upside, right? We have a bullish structure, okay? And price breaks down, okay? And it fails to get above this high, indicating that they want to take the market short. It pulls back up to do a fake out, right? This fake out move to collect more buy stop orders and more manipulation to take the market where they actually wanted to go, which they indicated here once they failed to break that high, right? This move here is not, I wouldn't get excited to continue to go long, because I got a signal stating that we would like to go short. So to stay on the topic, let's look at when I draw this out. So in a basic, simplest form, what I would do, and the good thing about these, and I'm going to show you in a second the difference between looking at market structure with a line chart versus the candle chart, is that you're going to get it right at where the volume of the bodies of these candles are, right? You're going to get even more precise at these endpoints. Okay, so as you can see here, and I'll show you how like the candles can sometimes trick you into thinking it's something else if you look at it, and I'll show you why. So we have that consolidation, right? That contraction. Okay, we make that low, we break through, right? We break through that contraction, we go long, and then you can just see the market structure just delineated by this I guess you can call this classic support and resistance, right? Although I do not trade retail resistance and support, you can just see the profile flipping bearish, and we have a overall bearish sentiment, right? And so, or bearish profile, I should say. So when I go to the candle chart, you can see clearly, remember, price is just ping-ponging around. So when you're in these swing points, when I'm looking at these swing points, right, if I'm on, you know, whatever chart I'm on, I'm looking at this here as, okay, we're bearish, right? Like overall. So when I'm going into the lower time frames, I'm just looking for entries to align with the higher time frames. Okay, now so when I go to, let's go to the 4-hour chart. Okay, let's go to the let's go to the daily. So as you can see on the daily, that those lines goes completely away. So in all of this, you saw multiple. You saw that we were trending. We had an uptrend, we had a downtrend, we had a consolidation. But in here, in these daily candles, you wouldn't see that, right? And so that's why you got to know what your model is, right? What is your ultimate trading strategy? So so when you're on the daily chart, you would do it the same way, right? You have that consolidation, you have that expansion, and then we have that move to the downside. Okay, now knowing that on this daily chart we have had a bearish profile, right? And then I go down to the 4-hour chart and we can see overall structure has just been bearish. Like, I'm already like framing that we want to go lower. Now this is taken in consideration. I'm not factoring in anything else. I'm just keeping this as basic as possible. Like, I'm not like giving, going into great lengths and detail. The idea is just so that where you can see these swing points, and you just want to focus in your attention on these swing points. All right, and you just want to see that, like, okay, price is fractal, so I know that when I'm coming into the market, right, let's just say that I've been seeing, this structure being violated here on these days, and then I come in on today, I know that I want to frame my trade around, shorts, right? And so I'm going to look for entries to go short. So all in all, I just wanted to make this quick video, just kind of give you a basic idea of, market structure in general. If you want me to go into a little bit more detail and give you more advanced, I want to say, training on market structure, let me know in the comments below, and make sure you tap into the live streams. We go live every Monday through Friday, and we bust down these charts live in real time. So until then, talk to you guys.